You can round, I call it duration. The Excel function is round, whatever the number is, 0. It rounds it to the nearest integer. If it's if the decimal is above zero point 0.5, it goes up. If the decimal is below zero point 0.5, it goes down. Or you could simply, if you want to make sure, you can also say round down. Doesn't matter. Round down always goes to the integer below. Round up goes to integer above. Whatever you may want to pick. And if you have that, then you can actually do a VLOOKUP. Do you guys know how to do a VLOOKUP? I am sure I have used it in this class. Let's say, let me see. Oh, okay. I actually have that here. Oh, this is protected, so I can't show it to you. Let me unprotect it. Passwords. Wow. Do you see how much you guys cost me? I can't remember. That is weird. Let me try. Let me see if I have it in the codes. I think I do. Come on. This is all that code for the attendance thingy. Let me try one more thing. No, I should have written this down. Figure it out. Let me see. Mm, okay, let's do something. Let's see. I want to know on a given date what was the attendance status of a student. Okay, let me add a new one here. That's the name. VLOOKUP, the first argument is what you're looking for, that. The second argument is where are you looking? I'm going to be looking all the way here. I'm going to fix that one in case I need to copy paste. It does the lookup in the first column of that range you selected. If there's a match, what are you going to grab? I'm going to grab the fifth column. Do you want an exact match? If so, put in false. Okay. Sometimes it's not a good idea to look for an approximate match. For example, you're looking for when something becomes or just turns from negative to positive, do an approximate match for a zero. You may not get an exact zero, but it'll get you the first one that is closest. So on that day, which is the fifth column, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Thursday, February 8th, Clayton had an excuse absence. So suppose I want to know the same thing for Hayden. All right? It is a very useful function. If the things you're looking for is in the first column, you use VLOOKUP. Sometimes you want to search in the first row. You probably guessed it. You're going to do an H lookup. V for vertical, H for horizontal. V is not for vigilante or vengeance. Who knows the old Chinese saying about vengeance? I think this goes to the order of something. It's kind of part of the Kung Fu or Gung Fu philosophy. If you're so bent on vengeance, you better dig two graves, one of them for you. So you could even, do that. And convexity is basically if you changed all the yields by 0.01 percent or 1 basis points, what would happen to your financial duration? That's a change in duration. Okay. So all you have to do is do an experiment, change all your yields, and let me also show you a quick way of doing that. Let's say you have a lot of numbers and you want to add or deduct exactly the same number from them without actually writing a formula. Suppose I want to deduct 0.02 from all of them. Copy, select the range, right click, paste special, go all the way down, say values, and subtract. Then when you're done, you can add it back so that it goes back to its original state. Once you calculated financial duration, write it somewhere, then calculate the financial duration with the new rates, where you deducted 1 basis points. The difference between the two is convexity. Or, if you're smart, we actually have function for that, for mortgages and bonds. But you don't need to be smart. Okay, then your group would have, this should be 3 months forward, not 1 month, because I asked you to do 3 month forwards. Actually, let me change that. Come on, where are you? You already have those rates. Here's kind of what I want you to do. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was too proud to put my glasses on. Oh, yeah. Here's kind of the idea on this. You calculated present value of all of your assets. Okay. Let's say that's $400 million. And I'm going to assume that you're funding this position using 3 months uh, loans. So let's say first 3 month rate is 4%, so that I can divide things easily. Well, that's an APR during the 3 months, that's 1%. So that 3 month period is going to cost you 1% of 400 million, which is $4 million. That's your funding cost. And, but in the meantime, you're going to get cash flow from these as well. So kind of, you need to think about those too. And, oh, no, you don't need to think about them that much.